guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is something that I've put together keeping in mind that you guys have enjoyed all the travel content I've been putting out recently. I've done 6 countries in just three and a half months, and it's been so fab. I started out with doing Turkey in March, and then I did Sri Lanka, which was in April. Then I did the US at the beginning of May. After that I did France, which was really fun at the Cannes Film Festival. I also went to Dubai, but that was the shortest. It was literally like less than a day. And then I went to Mauritius in June. So it's been a pretty travel packed 3 months from March to June. I will be traveling a little bit in July and hopefully in the months to come as well. I do want to keep traveling as much as I can, and I'm basically putting together this video keeping in mind that the travel tips that I've shared with you have hopefully been helpful. I also did a dedicated traveling to Turkey video. I think that went up somewhere in the middle of April or May. I'll go ahead and link it in for you guys. That was a live session that I just kind of kept up because so many of you were surprisingly planning trips to Turkey around the same time as I was there or just after me. So I'm hoping all of this content is really helpful for you. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips that come in super handy to me when I'm traveling, and hopefully this will come really handy to you as well. So let's not make this intro any longer. Let's dive right in. Okay, so first up, the apps. How is it possible to do anything with the use of technology in this day and age, right? Some of the apps that I use very often to plan out my trips are Kayak, Skyscanner. I also use Make My Trip or Trivago. These are just apps that come in really handy when you're planning your trip before you get there. I think it was in my Istanbul video that I also actually mentioned another app called Rio to Rome, which is a really great one and has come in so handy for me. It basically helps you get from point A to point B and gives you options on how to get there in terms of route, mode of transport, what the cheapest mode of transport might be. So if you're traveling, you should totally use that. You can use it on a regular basis even in your own country. I have tried it out in India and it is more or less pretty accurate. So go ahead and download that, and if you like to holiday on a budget especially, I think this one will be particularly helpful. Apart from that, I feel like needless to say, but make sure you have Google Maps on your phone, you have Google Translate on your phone. These are all the apps I think that will come in super handy, Google Maps and Translate, because if you're walking around or if you're in a place where you don't speak the local language, it'll come in really helpful. The second tip I have for you is a little bit along the lines of the planning. It's looking up the locations you have on your suggested itineraries. Now, itineraries are often suggested to us by travel agents or by friends, by social media, by people you know, who you follow, who may have gone to a certain place. I would suggest going over to your Instagram app or just Googling it online, punching in the location's name and actually taking a glimpse of it beforehand. The reason I'm saying this is because sometimes certain things appeal to different people, and they may or may not appeal to you differently, right? So make sure you get a glimpse of what the place is about. Look it up. Don't blindly follow someone else's itinerary. I know so many of my friends who like to really slow travel, and then I know so many people who just want to go hit the spots, do pictures and leave. I feel like Jerry and I are in between that. We like to go over, really make the most of the place and soak it all in, and if we feel like okay, we've spent enough time here, we'll just take a few pictures and we'll leave. So we're sort of in between being slow travelers and also making the most of it with content because of my job. Okay, so travel tip number 3 is something I've recently started doing, and I think that it is so helpful. I got my hands on this really cute Amenity Kit on my Emirates flight from Bombay to France. I was flying via Dubai. I was going to Cannes, so basically I landed at Nice airport to go to the Cannes Film Festival, and I actually have one more. This is what they give in business class and this is what they give in first class. Now I'm going to dismantle both of these because I feel like just unboxing them and showing you what's inside is going to be really exciting. Now I've been clearly holding on to these for a while, and the main reason behind that is because I wanted to show it to you guys. I wanted to unbox it on camera. I have only traveled by business class a few times in my life, and my work has given me the opportunity to do that. I actually remember putting up a get ready with me in a plane video, like a skincare and a little bit of a makeup. I'll go ahead and link that in for you guys somewhere here. So I feel really grateful for that. Emirates business class was obviously absolutely amazing. They do give these pouches out to everyone, but they also landed up giving me a first class pouch, and that's just because the PR is really sweet. They gave me the free upgrade and all of that, and also these pouches. So just so you know, these pouches are Bulgari pouches. Different brands have tie-ups with different beauty companies, and Emirates has a tie-up with Bulgari, so you see a little Bulgari branding everywhere. I have already taken a peek into these, but you have to see how pretty the packaging is. It's something something that I'm actually going to hold on to and use. So that's really great. Making the most of your amenity kits is a very simple thing because the contents of it that I'm about to show you will come in very handy when you're traveling. It also helps your case a lot because ultimately it's making your packing lighter and it's really conveniencing your life. So what I have over here, first let me show you what comes inside the business class stuff. I have this little comb over here which is basically sealed, very hygienic with a little tape. I have two Bulgari minis over here. This one is a Bulgari face emulsion over here. It's a really cute mini, and this one is a body lotion. Now if you know me, you know I will never miss an opportunity to pamper myself with some skincare. So these are clearly very handy. I got two of these, right? Because like one was while going to France, one was while coming back. So the one I actually used is completely different. This is the one that I'm opening out to show you guys. Got a little toothbrush set over here, again sealed, very hygienic. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys. Yeah, so you get, like, I opened it ulta. So you get the toothbrush and a toothpaste over here. Again, this is something that even though I'm back from my travel, I will keep just like this intact because while traveling it's very handy. So like when I'm traveling next, I could just throw this into my suitcase as is while I was traveling. Again, very convenient. A really cute, really pretty mirror. Let me open this out. Yep. So if you're someone like me who does skincare and a little bit of makeup in flight, this is gonna be very handy. I feel like I'm saying very handy a lot, but it's true. Like a lot of these things come in to be super convenient. I have a little tissue packet over here, and I have a fragranced tissue set over here. Not tissue set, sorry, like a single fragrance tissue over here. Now the first class set has a lot of the similar items. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out the ones that you get only in first that are not in the business class set. Give me a sec. So I missed one item that is in the business class set, sorry. It's this little cologne, again Bulgari, because that's the brand. They have their tie-up with, I'm guessing, where they place all their orders in. By the way, what I also noticed while flying Emirates, this was the first time I've ever flown Emirates business class. Even the toilets have like little Bulgari perfumes in the bathroom, in the toilet, for him and her, and I feel like that's very luxurious to have like these really cool perfumes sitting there for you in the bathroom. Now I'm going to show you, I've just pulled out the items, the two items that come only in the first class set along with everything I've already shown you here. And these two are pretty nice. The first one, okay, you will not be surprised about, but the second one made me really happy. So this is another fragranced towel, like a wet towel, really nice, but it's packaged differently. This one is in also the one which was in business, but this is a Bulgari fragrant cleansing towel, and basically it's still sealed because I haven't opened it out, obviously. And this is what I peeked into, and I want to actually put it on my wrist and see what it smells like. I've always been a huge perfume, of course, but Bulgari fan. If you guys have not yet seen my perfume collection video, please make sure you go over and take a look. I'll link it somewhere here as well as in the info box for you. I love perfumes. Anything that has a lovely, beautiful fragrance makes me really happy. So then we have a little Bulgari mini over here. This is a fragrance, this is a perfume. I want to just open it up and spritz it and see what it smells like. That is beautiful. That is really beautiful. I love a lot of the Bulgari fragrances. The scents that are out there are all so stunning. I don't think I've ever met a Bulgari scent I didn't like. So that's, I mean, this is really pretty. This is a 15 ml made in Italy. So this one is like, this baby is gonna go into my travel drawer. I have a separate travel drawer where I keep all of the cosmetics and skincare and makeup items that are only pulled out when I'm traveling. They're essentially minis, that's what they are. I feel like just because I'm trying things out, I'm gonna open out the Bulgari body lotion and see what it is. So as you can see, making the most of amenity kits is something that I think comes in very handy for a lot of us. I'm someone who makes the most of them because I feel like when you're traveling, they ease your life out, they convenience you, and at the same time, like if you're someone like me, because sometimes you do a lot of layovers, so when you're on a layover especially, you want to get off, you want to brush your teeth, you want to freshen up, these items come in super handy. I think I should just call this video handy items. Okay, super beautiful. I completely went into an unboxing there, but basically my point is make the most of amenities. By the way, in case I haven't told Emirates already, I feel like I want to say like a thank you for that upgrade because that was really good. Okay, so now that I've explained to you about my love for amenity kits and how it can help you from traveling and packing less actually, I feel like I should tell you something that I never go traveling without. Always pack snacks. That's my next tip, especially if you need like particular food like me. I can be a pretty picky eater, so I think this habit started when I was like much younger. I must have been like still traveling with my parents on those summer holidays and Diwali vacations. From when I have this habit, I will always carry snacks with me no matter where I'm traveling. I could be going to Delhi for 2 days for work for a shoot and coming back, but I will still make sure I carry a few of my favorite snacks along with me. This is just mainly so that if I'm tired or if I don't think I'm going to get out for a meal, I have something. Of course, you always have cafes and room service and all of that. I'm not negating any of that. But I just think it's the very smart traveler thing to do, to make sure that you have some of your favorite snacks at hand, to make sure that you're not pushing yourself around. Or if you don't like the food, for example, somewhere like I have vegetarian friends who always carry their favorite snacks, especially when they're traveling internationally. So I guess as a picky eater, that's something that's on my travel list. I will make sure to pack some of my favorite snacks. Last travel tip number 5, last but not the least, I promise you, keep buffer time. That's like the simplest way in which I can put it. Sometimes when people make itineraries, when anyone makes itineraries to travel, we tend to jam too many things up. Remember that sometimes when you go to a certain place and you're on a holiday, it's okay to get swept up into the place and spend more time there. Make sure you always keep buffers for everything. If you have like a certain set of places that you're planning your day around, try and put the places that are close to each other on one day and then the places which are not on like separate days. I feel like keeping those buffers has really helped me make the most of my time while traveling, because I would rather see 2 places less but see the places that I'm going to properly. So keep buffer time for everything, whether it's to travel, whether it's to see a particular place, a monument, a sightseeing location. Just make sure you absorb everything you can, because that's why you're traveling. You want to make the most of it, explore something new, and there's no point in putting like a little ticking bomb time to it. So yeah, I think I've shared with you all the travel tips that come to my mind right now. I hope that you guys are genuinely enjoying all the travel content that I have put out. My next set of travels are coming up really soon. I hope the ones that are in the pipeline also work out, because I'm really enjoying how 2019 has been so generous with its travel schedule for me. I will keep you guys posted on everything, both on Instagram as well as here on YouTube, so make sure you guys are following me there apart from being subscribers here. I love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to give me your thoughts on this video and the tips that I've shared with you down below. If you have any add-on tips, don't forget to let me know what that is down below as well. And if you have made it till the end of this video, I feel like we should do a secret code, because I haven't done one of those recently. So if you've made it to the end of my video, you need to leave a comment down below and say, I love to travel because, and complete the sentence. Tell me why you love to travel. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I love you very much. See you in the next one. Bye.